What up? You know, Kelo, GRAMZUNKUT, Gabriel Baez. I'm out here for my Uncle Eric Garner. About to step on the streets of City Hall. You know what I'm saying? Let our voices be heard. Speak what we gotta speak, say what we gotta say. Try to get the message across. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of violence going on out here. Rest in peace, Sergeant Blair, Eric Garner, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin. The list goes on and on. Sean Bell, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? If things don't change soon, we're gonna have to make a change. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to keep it peaceful, keep it positive. For as long as we could, for however we can, but if it don't work out, we're gonna have to take drastic measures. Get on our thug shit, you know what I'm saying? Get on the thugs, man, straight up, what up?
Alright, how you doing? I'm from Long Island. I'm here to support my bro Jerome. He's gonna be over here performing some spoken word. Not performing. I'm here just to show some support. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just watching everybody do their thug this.
Everybody to support Coney and the Pools. Shout out Beautiful Lovely Pose and shout out to the event. Here for that purpose, here for the mission. Shout out to Renee Art, worldwide, #Raw. Definitely do that too.
Check it out. NowOutWorldwide.com.
Black life matters. Always, all the time, every day.
Yo, we out here in City Hall, you know how we doing it, man, keeping a positive foot. My Uncle Eric Garner, man, all the soldiers, you know what I'm saying, I got killed by the police, etc., etc., you know what I'm saying, we about to hit City Hall, man, let the people know we out here, man, doing some guns, man, always, man.
What up, that's what's up, man. Fight the
Breathe,
power.
nigga, till we can't breathe.
And if he can't breathe, I can't breathe. You already know the deception out here is white against black. But we're going to try to even the playing field out by speaking up more and being more socially aware of the police that's doing brutality to our people. We have to make a movement and stand it today. Eric Garner, we love you. Michael Brown, we love you. To all the fallen soldiers outside, we love you. And we're going to make this difference. Every day you see our faces, whether it's me, Kilograms, or any other black people who are here representing the cause. Peace.
CEO of New Ever Radio Show, and I'm here with Gabriel Baez, Eric Garner's nephew, and we're here at the August 14, 2015 press conference here at the City Hall, and we're here talking about the Black Lives Matter and the injustice that's been happening since last summer. We're talking about Trayvon Martin, we're talking about Eric Garner, we're talking about Samuel DuBois, we're talking about Sergeant Blair, as well as a few others. How do you feel about what's going on since last summer, especially with what happened with your uncle, with Sergeant Blair, Samuel DuBois? Like, how do you feel? Do you honestly feel like a lot of people feel like it's like a war on black lives right now?
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know, because in one sense, you got a situation that's been going on with people of color in this country for a long time, and then again, it's against us, you know what I'm saying? But then you got, I mean, it's good in a sense because it's being recorded, it's being documented, and people are stepping up, people are speaking against it, people are doing something about it, people are making noise, they're making riffs. So we're doing our part, we're recording it more, we're making sure that people know what's going on, because if you think about it, still, people are still ignorant. They don't know what's going on in this country. They don't know that black people are under attack. They don't know that the racism in the government is real, and we're targets of that racial discrimination, racial abuse, abuse of power, abuse of force, abuse of mental, physical, emotional. You know what I'm saying? So what we out here trying to do is just try to bring it to the awareness, and hopefully we can bring about a change before it gets worse. You know? Trying to make it better before it gets worse.
Try to get better before it makes it.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of hard to say before it gets worse because there's so many of us out here dying. Like, we're the casualties of this war. It's not like we're out here and you see a black man kills an officer, black man kills an officer, another officer killed in the hood, another officer killed in the hood. We don't hear that. We hear an unarmed black man killed, an unarmed black man killed, an unarmed black woman dies in police custody. You know what I'm saying? So it's all coming against us. We're not pushing back. We're pushing back marches, speaking, rallies. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your part. Thank you for putting this together. It's a big step. Salute to you. You know I'm out here representing, but that's the situation out here. Like, we're trying to keep it positive and non-violent to a point, but the violence is being done against us. So it's like, how long do we keep this positive push before we hit back?
Well, a lot of people feel that once you start becoming violent, then you start missing the point, you start missing the message of what we're here for.
Well, we're here because the violence is being done to us. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say we're not here for violence, but the whole reason we are out here is because the violence is being brought to our front door. Like, all ages of people of color are dying, both genders. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're out here for no reason. We're out here because we're tired of our family members and friends being abused by the government, by people in power that are supposed to protect and serve. You know?
I'm here with Joe Jones from Boston, Massachusetts, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself.
My name is Gerald Jones. My name is Gerald Jones from Boston, Massachusetts. I had a serious incident of police brutality committed against myself, and I feel lucky to be a survivor. And I would like to bring more attention to it, particularly in the area where I live in, 45 minutes outside of Boston, a place called Worcester, where the police department had over 20 lawsuits filed against it in the last maybe 5 or 10 years, and they try to keep it silent. And the reason why my incident was brought to the forefront because it was caught on camera in December. They quickly settled out of court with me. The officer was indicted, he's charged, he's probably going to jail. 4 other officers retired, try to save their pension, but they're probably going to catch some heat too. And it's an incident where it affects us all. I mean, we're all Americans, we all help contribute to this country, and the way the police officers treat us like we're like inbred, enemies or something. We're not enemies. And the issue is deeply rooted racism, and I think racism is a form of mental illness. The guy who assaulted me admitted that he has some type of post-traumatic stress issue going on, but it goes deeper than that. The animosity that they're showing towards us and the anger they're bringing to us for the simple traffic violation, a person loses their life. A person goes to jail for something simple, he gets beat to death or dies. That's very extreme. And part of the problem is I think people try to ignore it and don't want to face the issue of racism and mental illness. I think racism is a mental illness. And we have to address this on all fronts. We can't ignore it, it's not going to go anywhere. You may live in the suburbs, you might have money, but it's going to happen to your nephew, your cousin, it's going to happen to you. So we have to keep this under the light. And in my city, Worcester, they try to suppress it. There's a little bit of black community there, they're not really bringing attention to it, they're not trying to say anything about it. And if my incident wasn't caught on camera, I wouldn't be here today.
And we're here with GRAW, and they're going to tell us what GRAW stands for, what it's about.
GRAW is renowned art, real performance arts brand. It's gearing that teaching expression, teaching heritage, and just teaching growth for our community, for our people. Me, myself, I am a poet, but we're much more than poetry as far as music, entertainment, our artistry as far as canvas painting. We invite everybody to simply express and be better for one another. Appreciate events like this. Black lives simply do matter. As I say, we push heritage, and we need to push our growth and our betterment as a people. Come with us on our ride. Help us build. You can see us on renownedArtWorldwide.com. That's renowned, RENOWNED, artworldwide.com. You can keep in touch and definitely continue to be better. Going forward.
And I just want y'all to hear me, and I want y'all to know that we're here for the people, and we want to just make everybody conscious and educate the world and just guide the youth on the straight path to where they need to go, discipline, and just being conscious and helping the world.
Once more, thank you for the platform. Just want to say salute and bless my man Gabriel. You inspired me to share this with everyone here. I can't breathe. This air is polluted with lies, deceit, injustice, famine. I can't breathe. This fear is a nuisance. I'm afraid to press on, afraid to change. I can't stand it. I can't breathe. I mean, these trials, they make me weary. See, I don't know where I'd be without those that are near me. Oh, I know, I got an idea. Maybe face down in the street for all to see. I reach a fight, I try to scream. It's like not a soul can hear me, I can't breathe. Now, for too long, we have been told tales about the future of our males. You know, there's a few choices. Drugs, bull, jail. Well, shit, I choose to live above expectation. I'm thinking more Stanford, Harvard, Yale. Nah, better yet, how about Fisk, Hampton, Howard? You see, they'll unveil those truths they have tried to hide. You see, we must educate our youth. For our future is freedom's first lifeline. I mean, while paying for today and not secure tomorrow, it's ready to be shown that we must pay for every breath borrowed with the lives of our kids. But we're the ones depicted on social media and thrown up across the world as if we are the animals. Like those uncivilized beasts. You would think the scum of the earth up here, but we somewhere underneath. But if that's the case, see me, that root cracking through the concrete. Through poetic flow, I shall instill growth. Now these trees through me shall remain nourished. Problem is, they aim to burn down our forests, so they are bare and dry. See, but there are seeds we must slay, fertilized by our children's cries. So I plan to erect farmers. You know, the types that vow to avenge the likes of Eric Garner. Ones that'll press on for Trayvon and ring strong bells as I march on. I will teach the young to forever be strong, for I will instill confidence into the youth, allowing them to push through. To let them know their future bright in the sun, moment of silence for my fallen son of Ferguson. But, you know what I'ma do? Plunge into the depths of society and wallow. For I'ma do, and we. That's just the name of a few. Now please, take this passion in me as a gift to thee. Take with my fervor, my creed. Black is royalty. It's a song I will sing until that day that I can't breathe. Bro.
Where was Africa? Taken from the flesh of my flesh, created from my ambience, the womb of glory. The smooth chocolate running through my melanin creations, their skin told many stories. When I was God, what was the hood of vacation? Where we freed our minds from the lies and despicable shrines of them. As much as I love me, I love my brothers. My sisters never knew defeat because I was God in control of atrocity, so there was none. When I was God, I crowned my kings with the blessings of many nations. There was no need to lift every voice and sing because I, God, created creation. Because when I was God, all our leaders still have breath. As I laid my bosom on Zion, I ordered every step. And I made sure the fruits of my king's labors were never taken by them. When I was God, the world was Africa. There was no need for the word peace because we knew no violence. We took from no one and we gave in silence. I said we took from no one and we gave in silence. When I was God, I thought to create evil, so I did. Merely a perception of the correction of my thinking. A body of thought where all slave ships are sinking. You see, we call them policemen, but how I was God, each name would be Satan.
Home of the motherfucking slaves. Y'all know how far we came from bondage, but they still insist on locking us in chains. Harriet Tubman said I freed 1,000 slaves. And I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. We have only just a minute, asked Benjamin Mays. Free your mind and let your soul run wild. Plus I heard there is no traffic if you go the extra mile. Someone called 911 and says, this black man is out front of my home and he looks crazy. The police comes faster than a 2-pump chump. Miss Jefferson up the street just lost one of her babies. Someone calls 911 and says, I think this black man is trying to break into my home. Sunday paper headline reads, black angry burglar teen gets shot in his dome. And that's what they call justice. Excuse my French, but fuck this. We need to start carrying pistols the size of muskets. Or we're gonna all end up in boxes like chocolates on Valentine's Day. Because of this corrupt system, a lot of kids are not graduating college in May. Thank God that I made it. This intellect that I'm spilling, I'm telling y'all one day they gonna try to kill me. But when my physical shell is no longer present, my spirit will live because my core supporters will always represent the real me. Obama can call up every last one of his troops and they can hit me with their strongest guns, nigga, I can't die. My soul gonna shine bright like an ice cream paint job. Zimmerman is free, while I know niggas who didn't make the time for selling bootleg CDs. Our Ghana was on videotape, getting abused by the NYPD after he painfully uttered several times, I can't breathe. They don't care about our humanity, Listen, it's much harder for the wolf to put the lamb chop on his plate, is it not? That's why they play the fox. It's much easier to put the lamb in a box. They used to bite us with growls. It's a new day, but they got the same mission to oppress us. We just can't see it because they bite us with smiles. And it's people out here trying to fight for the police officers to get body cameras, to record their corrupt behavior, hoping that they get chipped. Are y'all insane? They've been recording us since the 1950s getting our ass whipped. We ain't getting no justice around this motherfucker because something wasn't recorded. Are y'all retorted? Y'all gonna make me leave this motherfucker and go spend my last quarters on a 40? But liquor cannot kill his pain no more. Trying to live life don't even feel the same no more. We could go to jail for beating our children's ass and maybe leaving one slight scar. But the police can go out here and murder our children in cold blood, get paid leave, and not get charged. Amadou Diallo was shot at 41 times by 4 NYPD officers and got hit with 19 bullets at the age of 23. And not to mention he was unarmed, therefore he should have been left unharmed. And so what? They settled for a couple $1 million. And they got charged with second-degree murder. But then they got acquitted at trial. This world runs off of lucrative ludicrous. I get paid to kill my brother, and also to call you a bitch, and to say I don't need friends. When will the envy end? Maybe when racism dies and when niggas stop following these weak-ass trends. Yeah, I can dream, can I? Renee Descartes tells me I'm being deceived, am I? So the greed that breeds in the souls of these foes is nothing more than a bad dream. I remember a dream I was once told by the king and a leader of the people who wanted nothing more but for blacks to be equal. But what's equality to a bunch of stinking ass, worthless ass black people? That's what they are to them. They don't care about where you get your shoes from, where you get your hair done, about where you were born and raised. If the playground is where you spent most of your days, or you slung pink and green pills like the AKAs. They don't care about the complexion of your skin, so to think because you're lighter, you're better. That's that deception shit again. I'm not making this up. Read your history, know your biology, and historians and scientists will tell you that I'm right. White can come from black, but black cannot come from white.
Ooh. Yep.
You do not need a keen sight to understand this basic principle. If people of African descent have a baby with any other people, the African genes are going to always be the most dominant genes. And 3.2 billion years ago on African soil, the earliest traits of human remains were found from a female. That's my girl Lucy on the scene.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes,
the earliest
sir.
traits of human remains from a female in Africa. There's a saying that reads, fear God, but what's a God to a black goddess? They are the birth of human civilization. They should have been stopped contemplating on who they should be praising. Everybody in this world need to get down on their black knees and pay tribute to the reason why we all breathe. I do not care what region you come from, what's your skin complexion. I don't need to state many stats as a fact you're fucking black. They say that our black skin is tainted. That's why they can't escape it. We survived getting our faces beaten to the pavement. We survived getting stripped but our ball ass naked. We survived for all of these ages. We can bend back but never fold. We are the fucking Matrix. And no matter how much y'all kill our kids, we will never die. We will continue to wipe the tears from our faces and keep teaching them about our history and tell them to never conform to the system. Because as long as we keep succeeding, it's hitting them where it hurts like a 3-piece from Sonny Liston. The most effective way to grow is to read. It's not that hard, just pick up a book or something. And for the people who are going to ignore my reading advice, fuck it, Conjuani Fidela, keep putting it in a hook or something. If you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. So until you learn to think critically on your own, forever you will be chasing groceries, putting bread and butter in.
From Harvard to City Hall, man. From Harlem to Boston. From DC to Baltimore, man. We out here. Black Lives Matter, baby. Rest in peace, Eric Garner, man. I'm gonna hold you down. You know it.